Coming up on Blue-i News,
we get safe with the security systems.
we didn't get the moves on step team.
And we join the ROTC family.
All this and more coming up on Blue-i News.
Howdy Raiders, I'm Grant Wallace.
And I'm Jackson Leveridge, and welcome to the first show of the year.
So Jackson, safety's been a rising topic of conversation lately.
Yeah, it really has. Did you know our school has taken some new precautions lately?
Really?
Yep. Here's Nick Kuntz with new intel on the safety protocol.
Safety in schools are a very important and hot topic in the world today. So what is Wylie ISD doing to help keep the students and faculty safe?
One of the things we've done here in Wylie ISD this year is introduce a program called the Standard Response Protocol, or SRP. It's a nationally recognized standard of response, and it applies to fires, power outages, criminal activity, whether it's inside or outside the building. Something that we're going to do at every single campus. Every teacher's going to learn about it. Every student's going to learn about it. Well, schools are still one of the safest places a kid can be. We have a lot of programs, a lot of measures that we use to help keep kids safe. Part of this SRP includes a parent training piece. So if you're concerned or you have a question about it and you're a parent, we've got a great website, wylieisd.net/safety. You can actually see the standard response training video and learn exactly what your kids are learning. Well, the great thing about them is they're standardized. So especially if you're like a substitute teacher and you're working at one campus on Tuesday, another campus on Wednesday, once you know them, you know them. If you're a student and you start learning them in elementary school, they're going to follow with you all the way through high school. That way you can feel safe and know exactly how to respond when something happens. They'll have the opportunity to actually see what they're going to do so they know what the expectation is. Part of what makes these things so scary is you don't know what to do. And so by teaching you this is how we're going to respond when something happens, hopefully you'll feel a little bit more at ease.
There's a new way to get inside the front office. There's a buzzer system located at the front of the school. Here's Officer Stone with more.
New buzzer system, when they get it put in, you won't be able to get past the outside doors. Every parent's going to be issued, they have to do a background check, and they'll be issued something similar to a school ID. And if they don't have that, they have to show their driver's license in a window. And in the front office, they have a big video screen, so they'll have to ring in through a set of doors.
Reporting for Blue-i News, this has been Nick Kuntz.
It's time to take a step back and dance with the step team. Here's Elizabeth Thomas with more on the moves of Wylie East.
Students with the same persistence, passion, and love for step came together to create the East Side Steppers. Each girl has a very different personality, and other than their love for step, they all have one other thing in common.
Most of us don't know each other, so it's kind of new. We're all trying to get to know each other. And I think it's been a pretty fun experience getting to know different people who I may not have talked to before. Now I'm getting to talk to them.
It's people that I don't know, that I wouldn't normally see myself with them. But now that I've met them, Step is like my second family.
If this had never happened, you would have never met these people, and these people would have never impacted your life the way it has.
But not knowing each other was not the biggest trial that the step team had to face.
So during our first pep rally, we experienced a few challenges because we were trying to fit our performance and our performance needs into the pep rally, scheduling. So some of the actual scheduling, because of other performers and their equipment needs, kind of hindered us producing the best product that we could.
Luckily for the step team's homecoming performance, they were able to make solutions for this problem, and the pep rally would become a lasting memory for the girls.
Something I'm glad I got to experience was performing in the homecoming pep rally, because we were all nervous, shaking.
But when I got on, I felt confident, I felt good, because I knew I had it. I knew if I did mess up, my step team had my back.
It was just like a crazy moment when like you heard everyone in the crowd chanting with us, doing the steps with us. We were able to get everyone in the room hyped, like wow, we did that.
We all that nervousness just went away, and we just did what we had to do to make it a good performance.
Reporting for Blue Eye News, this has been Elizabeth Thomas.
That was a real big step up for a teammate on such short notice.
That was a horrible pun. Anyways, Grant and I wanted to show you our family away from home.
ROTC is very unique in the class that it has, and we learn a lot of life lessons and things that we can actually contribute towards life. Why I wear the uniform is more of like a sense of pride for me. I know that people in the armed services have worn this uniform and everything, so I like to, it's just like a sense of pride for myself.
In the class, we focus mainly on learning leadership, and then on Fridays we also do a physical fitness program. I joined Junior ROTC to work on leadership because I want to stand up and be the one that makes decisions and leads others.
One of our most visible activities in the school is the spirit team. They're visible out at all of the football games, inflating the tunnels that the football players go through, running the flags when we score, doing the push-ups on the sideline, and just generally, you know, uplifting the spirit of the game for those in attendance. For the community, the biggest activity probably that gets seen are the color guards. So we present the colors at a number of ceremonies in the Wylie community and in greater North Texas area. When there's a civic event going on or something where they need the colors presented. But on the academic side, a lot of people don't realize that we have a world-class curriculum that's developed by the Air Force in conjunction with agencies like NASA and major publishers and things to put together a really good curriculum of study that actually is 8 different curriculum lines that are taught.
How has ROTC impacted my life? Well, when I first started, I definitely wasn't who I am now. Definitely through the relationships, as I said, and through the discipline and demeanor of learning military etiquette, marching, and knowledge. It definitely changes your character, makes you a better person. ROTC to me is like a second family. I've built so many friendships here. It feels like they're not even friends. It's just like my brothers and my sisters. It's definitely closer to a family than a strict organization that people make it out to be.
Talk to Colonel McFarland if you want to be a part of our family.
Speaking of family, do you have any family pets?
Yeah, I have a couple dogs.
Well, if you're looking to pamper your pets, Kayla Brokaw has a treat for you.
From dog beds to fish food and many other animal products, Pet Supplies Plus is a new pet store that has everything that your adorable pets need.
We're a fun and friendly store, so shopping here, I mean, we make it a really good experience for everybody. We like to make sure that everybody gets exactly what they need when they're shopping and just make sure all goes smoothly without any hassle for everybody. We carry tons and tons of things, so if there's one thing we don't have, I'm sure we can get it. And we do price match, so price matching is always a good thing for people. So it's a fun store. We strive for a good vibe in here, so I think it works out really well. I love animals, so wanting to work here was an easy decision. I absolutely fell in love with this place through my interview, honestly. It was pretty quick. Getting to see all the babies is really fun. And working with the people is fun too, of course.
We do a lot of just helping customers, and we learn about the feed and what's good protein source for dogs and cats and other small animals like hamsters, birds. I wanted to work here because of how close they're related to animal shelters, and they do help a lot with them. We're just overall friendly. We're very educated on the products we carry in store, so if they have questions, we can answer them, and we're more affordable than other pet stores. It's just overall a good store, and we're very friendly. I love pets because they are better than people all the way around. They love you unconditionally. It's just so cute. Like, they're just so cute.
This has been Kayla Brokaw reporting for Blue Eye News.
I'm definitely taking my dogs there. I wonder if there's anything else new in Wylie.
Good question. Raiders, if you have any other questions, come down to room 103 and ask our news crew.
Well, that's all we have for you today. And remember, Raiders, if it happens here,
prepare to hear
on Blue-i News.
We're dreaming on and on, we're dreaming on and on. We got the windows down, we got the windows down. I'm chasing.